Everybody. So let's get started with Avni's shop here. So Avni, she's got Piece of Me Crochet by AK or AK. And let's see what here. Oh, there must be your initials. Avni Kansar. Hopefully I'm saying that right there. And let's check out what you got. When you order anything that is 100% handmade, you always get a little piece of the designer's heart with it. I like that. I like a little bit of personalization can go a long way with your shop and just set you apart a little bit and make you, it just gets people to like you a little bit more and have a bit of a connection. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about Etsy is that, you're not just buying something off of Amazon that, comes from some company. It's kind of fun though, and you're buying something from a real person and somebody actually put some thought into it and some care into it. So I think that's a nice little touch right there. So let's check out what you got. I love what you have so far. You got some really pretty ombre designs here. I don't know how you make that, but that is really pretty. So let's zoom in on it. Really, really nice. I love it. Goes from yellowish kind of to this red with the orange. Obviously, a lot of skill, a lot of time. I don't know how you make it, honestly. That is, mind-blowing to me because it looks like it would be so much work. I imagine you got to be switching out the material left and right to make that happen. So I really like your pieces here. You obviously have put a lot of time into them and made them look really, really, really pretty. The photos could use a little bit more work. So this one particularly, I don't really like this photo because the background is distracting. You've got this fireplace back here, and I feel like I'm not getting the full picture. The top of this photo, the top of the product is cut off, and then the bottom of it is cut off. Now, this one's a little bit better. You can kind of see the whole thing, but you don't see the ombre quite as well. So it's just something to be considerate of. I wouldn't do my background where you've got a white wall and then a dark fireplace because it just kind of muddles it up. This would look a lot better if it was against something that was all white to make it stand out, especially down here on the bottom. It's darker, and the dark background behind it kind of blends it in a little bit better, or it kind of absorbs it, and you just don't get to see it quite as well. So my suggestion for you, Avni, would be to take your photos again and to get them set up in a way that it's really going to accentuate the whole item. It's good to have contrast. And I think if this was against like a completely white wall, it would do a little bit better. This first photo, looks pretty nice. But you can see how it just kind of gets lost a little bit down there. So that's my biggest suggestion. Now let's look at your keywords, because that's going to be your next thing. Fiery ombre crochet virus shawl. So first off, I think this is too long. I don't think you need to be so specific. Let's check out what we get here. Okay. Excuse me, 165 results. So, and here you are, you're popping up number one. So that's good. But I think you've got too many details. Let's just try ombre crochet shawl. And I don't know what the virus stands for, what you're trying to say with that one. So that gives you a much better list of keywords. That is the name of the pattern. Okay, I understand now. Now, the reason, so what my first suggestion would be to go ahead and slim down your overall keyword, because this is just too many details, and you're not really selling something that has such an incredibly large market that you need to be really specific. If you're selling like earrings, where there's literally 5 million earrings on Etsy, you've got to get really specific with your keywords. But an ombre crochet shawl is a much smaller market, so you just don't need to have so many details on it. So I would go with this keyword, and let me get my notepad up here. Get the notepad. So I would go, my first one could maybe be ombre crochet shawl that has 1,847 results. Let's just try ombre shawl, because that's still going to have a lot of people that would be interested whether it's crochet or not. And there we go, 3,319 results, so a little better. And let's see, now I like the fiery because it is a good description, although I just don't feel like a lot of people are going to be searching fiery. Maybe they would search orange, fiery ombre shawl. Yeah, 71 results is smaller than I would really bother with. Let's see. Let's try crochet triangle shawl. Let's see what that looks like. Crochet triangle shawl. There we got a lot of results, 8,253. So that's a really nice list of results. So I'm just showing you like the different ways you can cut your keywords up, how you can get them a little bit more honed in. And I always recommend searching your keywords on Etsy and kind of see what you get back, you know. I base it off of how many results there are. And usually something within 5 to like 15, 25,000 results is ideal. That's a really good number of results to kind of target. But very pretty shop, Avni. I would kind of take the same approach to most of your listings. Most of them look like they could use a little bit better photos. All of these shawls, you got the bottoms cut off and the tops cut off. So it just makes it harder to really see the whole product and get the whole look. And I think your photos could be a little brighter. And then the next thing would just be to work on those keywords. Let's check this one here. Crochet pineapple bookmark. Let's check. So again, this one probably doesn't need the word pineapple. There you are, number 1. So that's good. But let's just go crochet bookmark. And we've got 4,415 results. So I would just go straight for crochet bookmark. I wouldn't make it more specific because it's just so much smaller when you go that route. So great luck with your shop, Avni, and obviously you're a really skilled artist. So I think you're bringing something really beautiful to the marketplace that people are going to love. You're welcome.